is Omar Lima. I'm the head of Baja Title, and we have been in business for the past 8 years. However, we have more than a decade in experience on the real estate business. We offer closing coordination, escrow coordination, title insurance, real estate legal consulting, preparation of real estate purchase and sales contract, as well as lease agreements. And we also support the local community of real estate agents, those that work with us, we have a special name for that, which is agent services. Yeah, closing coordination, it's coordinating with all the parties involved in a real estate transaction for a successful closing for the client, and of course, the securing the real estate investment. Yeah, first of all, I want to point it out that we do not escrow funds in our personal account on Baja Title. We leave that to the company that has the sufficient funds, or secureness to secure the escrow funds. The company that we use is Armor Secure Escrow. We always recommend it. And the biggest difference in Mexico using an escrow account than in the US is the closing coordination. Whereas here in Mexico, an escrow company is just a provider, a vendor on the real estate transaction that only focus on holding the escrow funds and disbursing the escrow funds at the end of the transaction. Mainly is checking on the file, on the title, to make sure what would be their capital gain tax exposure at the beginning, to make sure that they do have a complete file that allows them to transfer the title to the property free and clear, with hopefully no hiccups at the closing transaction. So every file is in a case-by-case basis when the client comes, and we check the information to again make sure that they can transfer the title smoothly. One of the biggest challenges people have on the real estate transaction is not had been well advised at the beginning, the seller, as far as capital gain taxes. For whatever reason, they didn't consult someone, they get into a transaction, and all of a sudden, at the middle or at the end, they realize that they didn't have the necessary elements to be able to qualify for the tax exemption, or they didn't know from the get-go. That would be the biggest challenge. But again, each and every single transaction has its own particularities, such as parties not getting not getting the things that I need to get the process going, character of each individual. Sometimes the banks, when there is a fiduciary, depending on the bank, is that it can be some of the banks don't perform as quickly as you would want to, which can get people a little anxious and irritated, and because of their lack of performance. But again, the majority of the challenges, in my personal opinion, can be avoided by having a seller well educated at the beginning and putting expectations correctly on the transaction. You know, I've been working with Baja 123, with Canoa and their team from the beginning of my career, and they're a company that are innovating themselves. You know, I will say that in a daily basis, they want to be on top of the market, on you know, marketing wise, technology wise, training wise to their agents, and I highly will recommend them. And I can totally express my enjoyment working with them, as well as the trust that I have on them, that I know that they're going to take care of their client. Baja Title team are looking forward to working with you and help you on your real estate investment in a very near future. Please come by our office. We will love to help you.